Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this episode of Voice of Defiance, in which we are going to have a glance upon the life and some excerpts of poet Habib Jalib. He was born in Hoshiarpur in British India and moved on to Pakistan after its partition. Jalib was not a mere any ordinary poet, but instead he was a revolutionary one and a symbol of resistance. He was a strong critic of undemocratic forces existing within the state. He selected a straightforward medium for expressing his ideas through poetry rather than opting for an amphibolic approach so that his poetry could be easily comprehended by a common man. The inspirational part about him that he possessed a tireless spirit, never ready to subdue or give up. He proved this true that you only lose when you give up, and if you are not ready to surrender, then how can you be defeated? Even living in dictatorial age, he stood firmly on his stance and continued his war against oppression through writing and defying the odds. For his strong opposition to military coups and criticism of government, he faced jail several times, but was never willing to accept or bow to the status quo and enduring on with his struggle for restoration of democracy in the country. He was a strong voice and advocated for social justice and equality in this state. He was of the view that it's duty of general public to stand up for their rights and ensure their freedom by refusing all sorts of fascism and tyranny unleashed upon them by the dictators. And if we say idiomatically, he meant to contain the unconstrained horses in their domain and abide them by the constitution. One such famous work of Dastoor, in which some verses are: दीप जिसके महलात ही में जले, चंद लोगों की खुशियों को लेकर चले, वो जो साए में हर मसलहत के पले, ऐसे दस्तूर को सुबह नूर को मैं नहीं मानता, मैं नहीं जानता. In these verses, Jalib criticizes unequal distribution of wealth, and in sequel he denounces the foundation of such system which is basis of such disparities to exist. He is still remembered till day for his fight against oppression and for not going to status quo and standing up for what he believed was right and just. It's a known fact that history remembers the valors, not the cowards. And that was all for this episode, and goodbye.